episode 76. This is another board game this week featuring our host Aaron with the game Letters from Whitechapel. Let's take you to him now and find out why or why not you should get this game.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Aaron here again, bringing you another board game review. This time it is Letters from Whitechapel. This is by Nexus Games. They took on a lot of the Fantasy Flight games, so if you're familiar with board games, you know Fantasy Flight. Really good games, good components, everything like that. And they're living up to it here. So this one is fairly new. It's a story of Jack the Ripper, and he's going through his cycle, and he's killing off all the wretched, all the hookers in Whitechapel in 1888. And you either play as Jack or the detectives. So if you're the detectives, obviously you're trying to stop him. And if you're Jack, you're trying to elude the police. This is a game, it's a deduction game, so you're trying to figure out where Jack is the whole time if you're the police, which can prove to be very difficult. All of the white circles are where Jack can move. All of the black squares are where the police can move. Now, the wretched pawns are only placed on these little red ones, and you start off with them there. And what happens is Jack either chooses to kill or to wait. And if you wait, the police get to move them closer to them. So really, I mean, it's this game, but also if you wait, down here is your move track. So every time after you kill, you will move on this track. So if you kill the second or third turn, you'll start from here. So it's a benefit right there. But sometimes you don't want to wait. Anyway, a lot of really cool components. The figurines actually look like little bobbies, which are pretty cool. They're wooden, and they're pretty nice. The Jack ones look pretty decent with the top hat on there. The only thing is Jack doesn't have a token because it is a bluffing and deduction game, so when Jack moves, he uses this. This is your little envelope that you get. So your opponents never see your movement, which is very, very cool. I mean, yeah, you could cheat, but not really, because if there are any little scratches on here, you're going to see if they cheated. You pick a hideout, which is where you have to return to after you make a kill every night, and then you mark down your movement. So, for instance, if your hideout is at 51, and you make a kill down all the way down at 147, you have 15 turns or 15 steps to get there. So you have special movement tokens, which will help you move along the way. This will move you 2. This one will move you across the block. So you have things to help you along the way. The police have an advantage, though, because there are more of them, and they can move 2 spots instead of the one that Jack gets. It's a very good game. Sometimes it's really hard to find Jack, you know, because he's not on the board, and you find these clues. If you get to a spot where he's been, they'll place a clue there. So you'll know, but you don't know really when he's been there, or you know, if it was early on in the night, if he's just there, and plus you have to announce if you're going to make an arrest. So that gets really difficult. The rule book can be a little hard to understand at times. Movement was an issue with us, but it's pretty simple. So sometimes you just think too much into it. Just go with your gut feeling. You know, it's a new game. There aren't that many things online talking about it. So overall, the production of this game is amazing. 10 out of 10. I mean, the map is historically accurate. It's beautiful. It's big. It takes up my entire coffee table. It's great. The pieces are wonderful. The only thing are the clue tokens are completely clear. I don't know if you can see that, but they're kind of hard to see on the board. So, and if you drop it on the carpet, you're SOL. So, everything else in the game are great. They've got really cool like letters from Jack the Ripper for another alternate type of the game. And they just basically send the police to different squares, which are pretty cool, and they're all made out of these really heavy cardstock, which is great, so they're not going to warp on you. You've got false clue tokens, and you know, you've got pretty cool little roundels here for placing your pieces. That's a woman token. That's how you bluff. You'll place these first, and then you know you flip them up. All that's in the rule book. I don't really want to go into that. If you're new at board gaming, not sure if I recommend it because it is a bluffing and deduction game. It's kind of hard to get into, so you really have to understand different strategies to capture Jack. Sometimes it's pretty hard to capture Jack. If I would recommend, definitely, like the rule book recommends having the most experienced player be Jack the Ripper, because it can get pretty difficult to capture him. So, and to elude the police as well, because you've got 5 guys after you. Anyway, great game, awesome game, good components. Overall, I give this game, for somebody who likes board games and is really into it, 10 out of 10. It's a board gamer's board game. It's pretty sweet. So definitely check it out, and check out all of our video game reviews, arcade reviews, and other board game reviews, music stuff. Check out Box News. It's wonderful. So it's good stuff. Subscribe, comment, let us know what you want us to work on. Have a good one. Start right here. Hey, what's going on, guys? Aaron here, also known as Paperclip187. Just letting you guys know, you need to subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, we stop making videos. And if we stop making videos, we'll have nothing to do. So you really have to help us out there. Thanks for watching. Make sure you post your comments, and please subscribe.